Hello, friends, and welcome back to the vast landlubbers, and welcome back to the. No, hang on. Arr, me hearties! Welcome back to the Dark Orb, and we're going to play something great fun now, isn't we? Pirate Borg. Welcome to our actual play. Hope you have fun with Devious Dungeons, Foreboding Forest, and the coolest cats. My name is Phil, and welcome back. Like, subscribe, and comment to the Dark Orb. Arr. How are we doing,
Philly,
landlubbers?
you set the bar a bit too high.
No,
Yeah,
yeah, I've got to try really hard now.
yeah. Don't know how we're gonna. Yeah, you've the gauntlet has been. I don't know what's the pirate equivalent of a gauntlet. The
Gauntlet.
tankard has been
Plank
thrown.
has been set.
Gauntlet. Just gauntlet instead of the pirate accent. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, originally when we first talked about this, it was kind of thinking about doing this in not in tandem with, but with thinking of the international tour like a pirate day, right? But then time happened,
There somewhere, yeah.
so yeah, we ain't doing that. But we could just defer putting this out for a year. That would work. Maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, welcome back
I
to
mean,
the Dark Orb, to Pirate Borg. Welcome to our wonderful GM, Chris. We haven't seen you in a little while, my friend.
No, it's been a while.
It has been a while. We still get a lot of comments and compliments on our Fallout actual play, which was one of the ones that you ran, and of course, Monster of the Week. Welcome back to Jason. And I've just realised we've
hello.
already put Jason's character name on this screen. Sorry about that. Spoiler alert. Ah! Fix
I
that in
mean,
a
I,
second.
I can change the name of my character and just confuse people.
This is true. Just call it won't.
I'm not well. I'm well.
Yeah. And welcome back to Stuart. Good to see you, my friend. How are we all? Is everyone well?
Good.
Yeah,
It's
good.
good.
Yes, pretty,
It has
pretty
been a
excellent.
little while since we had anything like Morkborg on the channel, Merkborg, as the Swedes like to call it. Um, and, well, because it's a Swedish name, but that I ruin.
Those Swedes, one of the things said in their own language with their own accents. It's outrageous.
I know, it's absolutely shameful. But, yeah, it's been a while. And we're going to play Pirate Borg, which I've never played. I've had it on my shelf for a while. Um, it should be fun. So yeah, I think it's time I stop talking absolute crap and throw it over to Chris so he can talk absolutely crap instead. So grabbing the show in from all four corners. Help me out, guys, and pull it all together. And throwing it over to Chris.
Right, get rid of that. Get your voices ready.
Arr.
Yeah.
Arr.
Arr, that means we're ready to start. Okay. So I believe none of you have really played Pirate Borg. So if there's any rule questions, we'll go through them. We have the rule book with us. We can try and answer any things. To give you a little bit of background, I have a short intro. So we'll have a little short intro, then we'll kick your characters off into the scene, and we'll see how you guys take the role from there. But to set the scene, we start actually not in the dark Caribbean. We start off the coast of Africa, where this happens to be a real pirate who fled to the coast of Africa, hence why we're no longer in the Caribbean. So we're now in the dark Africas, so to speak. But yes. So the seas have always whispered of pirates, names etched in blood and salt, and none more feared nor more cunning than Olivier Lavacheur. Once an architect, he built a fortress of stone. Once a privateer, he carried a king's blessing. But in time, he turned buccaneer, carving a name among the brethren of the coast. They called him Le Buse, the buzzard, for his vulture that shadowed the masts, and for his knack for treachery that left friend and foe alike as carrion. Now, his fortune spent and his luck run dry, the buzzard's flight ends here. The main square of Saint-Denis is packed, shoulder to shoulder. Sweat and salt thicken the air. All eyes fixed on the gallows where Olivier Levasseur stands with a noose at his throat. And just before the hangman kicks the stool, Buse throws back his head and shouts, "My treasure to he who will know how to understand." And with a wild laugh, he flings a vial into the crowd. And by chance, or fate, it lands in your hands. And inside is a scrap of paper scrawled with strange symbols. And as you look back up, the body swings. Gasps ripple through the crowd. Whispers rise, and word spreads like wildfire. Lavasheur's treasure is real, and someone in the square holds his final clue. You feel the weight of 100 eyes, greedy and suspicious. Already hands push, shove turns to scuffles, and the town guard struggles to restore order. And you slip away into the narrow streets. The smell of tar, rum, and sweat heavy in the humid air, but by nightfall, the square is behind you. But the whispers aren't. The buzzard's secret. Someone's got it. And later, in a smoky tavern, lit by lanterns guttering in the sea breeze, you find a moment to breathe. Sailors argue over dice in the corner, a fiddler scrapes a mournful tune, and the barkeep eyes you like a man weighing coin. And you find a table in the dark corner to begin to discuss the day's events. And the three of you sit down in the dim candlelight. And would you like to describe your characters as you take your seat at the table? How about we start with Stu?
Okay. As I shoulder my way through the crowds, a wooden tankard of grog in my fist, you see a tall, broad, strapping woman. She's got closely cropped curly hair, dark hair, like a sea-weathered, sun-tanned skin. Every surface is heavily tattooed. I'm covered in tattoos. Every part of me covered in tattoos. And as you look at these tattoos, every single one of them is of a lewd act. They are obscene. They are horrendous. They are the most depraved acts of lewdness ever tattooed onto flesh. Um, rumor has it she has committed every one of these acts, but that's not true. But besides the tattoos, her most distinguishing feature is her right leg, which is a peg leg, which has been intricately carved into a series of dancing rats, spiraling down to a clumpy, kind of like carved boot on the end, which also has dancing rats all over it. Kind of scruffily dressed in kind of like breeches and a shirt. Cutlass stuffed in a sash. I kind of like you see Pegleg Pam like barging, elbowing people out the way, sitting herself down at this table, and like knocking back this grog, and then slams it down on the table and orders more grog, and awaits her companions.
Jason, how about you?
So you see, or well, you smell long before you see a guy called Will as he enters the tavern, and he nods to the barkeep, who he knows well, and the barkeep immediately pulls out two tankards and fills up one with ale and the other not with grog, but with just straight rum. He just pours in a tankard of ale and a tankard of straight rum. And as he strolls by, he just grabs these two tankards, walks over to the table, and slips down quite effortlessly next to old Pegleg. And as he sat there, he's just eyeing up the empty Pegleg drink, and he goes, "Oh, Should have got yourself another one, shouldn't you? And he just starts drinking the rum, just straight from the tankard.
And how about you, Phil?
Sitting probably at the bar or a table relatively close to it. He is a guy probably in his mid to late 20s. You can tell he can carry himself in a fight, but he's looking a little bit nervous and slightly lost. He's poring at a journal and just mumbling to himself, occasionally reaching down for a tankard of grog with his left hand, which is slightly spectral. He definitely lost his arm a while ago, and it's quite clear that he hasn't come to terms with it. Maybe doesn't even know who he is, really. But other people in the bar seem to know who he is and keep referring to him as Seb, which is strange because he feels like he actually responds to Stabastian.
Okay. So the three of you have worked together, know each other, and catch each other's eye in the bar. And I think that maybe Will, being local-ish, knowing people, you probably weaseled your way forward to the front and managed to catch the vial from Buse. And I'm going to share with you a handout in alchemy.
I think I didn't
That
even have to
is-
weasel my way forwards. I smell so bad that people kind
There's a
of
cat around
part
you.
like the Red Sea as I move through the crowd.
Nice.
There is a series of letters. Not letters. What's the right word? Cuneiform. That might be the right word. It's a cipher
Okay.
that you don't have half of the solution to, and you sit there for a moment trying to figure it out, and your brain goes in circles for a moment, until eventually a gap-toothed cutthroat slides onto your table, and his grin wide enough to show more gum than teeth. He smells of brine, sweat, and cheap tobacco, maybe even going a little bit more than Will. The name's Catgut, he rasps. He slides onto a stool uninvited, and he plunks down a curious gold trinket in the shape of a beetle, and he turns it over between filthy fingers. Word is you caught the buzzard's last gift, he says, eyes glinting like a shark's. And I know what that means. You've got the scroll, and I've got the bug. Two halves of the map, if you take my meaning. And he leans in close, and his voice drops to a bit of a whisper. And he's like, now, we could keep playing this game apart, me hunting you running from every greedy bastard in port, or we could strike a bargain. A fair split, share and share alike. You've got his words, and I've got the way to read them. Together we can find the hoard of Buse. Alone, not so sure. And he flashes that gap-toothed grin again. Alone you won't last the week. And you can see, I'll give you another handout in alchemy.
I can't see the first one yet.
Let me try again. Maybe I did not press OK. If I go like that. So that should be 1.
Uh-huh.
And then this. Yeah, sorry, my bad. I forgot to press go. There you go.
How could you?
So you should now have
Ooh.
a scroll.
Oh,
And you should also have what is a small, kind of like a little dung beetle, probably about 3 inches, made of gold, with carved letters in it. I don't know how this works in terms of alchemy, in terms of the streaming
I will
side of things.
make it magically appear. I'm just trying to
Yeah,
fight
I did
with
try to get that to work, but it didn't quite work for me earlier. I was hoping once you're in, it would actually work.
So there's the
There we go.
first one.
Perfect. Where's my thing gone? There we go.
Oh yeah, there's the cuneiform.
So to give you an idea of what's on the golden book, so you have an inset triangular piece of glass. That's the white section. You have the letters that are all on the kind of the underneath, so the bottom of the beetle if you lay it down properly. There's the symbol of an eagle. Well, in this case, I guess it's the buzzard, with an eye at its center. But when you look and peer through the glass, as it kind of reflects through the dark light, you can kind of see what looks to be like a little bit of a rainbow, almost like it's a prism. Catgut comes up and says, "So, do you understand any of that? Can you follow along?" "I don't read too good anymore."
So I lean forward and I grasp this gap-toothed guy by the shirt and I just pull him towards me over the table and I go, "So what you're saying is that this here gold bug is the secret to that there weird writing?"
There comes a, "Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure it is. I don't know how to say it. I've only got this bit."
Right. And so what do you think is going to happen now?
"You're going to help me solve it, and I'm going to find it out."
I kind of let go and go, right. I look at the others and go, I look at this guy and go, right, you go and sit over by the bar. We need to talk business. And I
Goes to
look
grab
at Will
the
and
goes to grab the bug. And he slides the bug off the table if nobody stops him. And he
I'm
goes to
gonna.
sit at the bar.
Oh, okay.
No, yeah, you can interrupt.
I was going to say, as he goes to take the bug, I want to reach out and grab his, or try and reach out and grab his wrist to stop him, and say, "Oh no, I think you'll be leaving that here, just so we can see what's up, see if we can figure it out."
"That's my bug. You better not double
Well,
cross me."
no, I'd never do such a thing. No, no, never.
"Does he always speak this high when he lies?"
Yeah. Ever since my family died and I was, stood there crying.
"Be watching you three."
Yeah. You go on. Off you go. Off you go.
He
Off you
backs
pop.
away to another table a few meters away.
All right. So I say we just we take the bug, we take the note that old daddy boy gave us, and we get the hell out of here.
Seems fair to me.
I mean, what's he
Sorry.
gonna do?
Sorry, I missed what you said there, Jason. Would you say that again, please? Sorry.
I reckon we just we take the bug, we take the note, we get out.
Works for me. But and I look around. Can any of us actually read?
Well, well, hang on a second. Who said this was anything about reading?
Well, it's like a bit of paper with stuff on it, and then this gold bug in it. I don't know.
Maybe we just put the bug on the paper, and the bug points the way, like it's one of those, compass magnet things.
Yeah, works for me.
I think I can read because I've got this here book, what I've been reading, and the words are going into my head.
I mean that sounds pretty good.
I think that's
Uh,
reading.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
that's
I mean,
that's yeah, that's quite impressive because all I've actually got is a collection of seashells and rocks.
She shells.
Josh.
Yeah, seashells and rocks.
Rocks.
So, I do feel like I got done in by the starting gun here.
So I'm just looking at the different things that we've got. So we've got this the cuneiform writing and the scarab. And this is I'm going to grumble a little bit about role-playing games now, just for a second. I'm just going to get on my high horse a little bit, if you don't mind.
Do it. Do it.
I really hate it when there is a section of a scenario that is dependent on how experienced players are at solving puzzles. If that makes sense. Because it should be down to your player character's intelligence, not your players.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you have a presence of a plus number, means you can read. That's the way I kind of rule it. So as long as you've got a plus number, you can read.
Oh, I don't know if I have.
But
I think I've got a
also-
minus number. But I can teach other people to read.
It's fine. But it's also why we have an extra NPC in here to help you.
Right.
I have a -1 in presence.
No, we ain't.
I'm -2 in presence.
We ain't.
I said I can read. Oh, I mean, it's like, look at these
Okay.
pictures.
No, I've got a +2 presence, but I can
Get
only
you,
read when I
Mr.
sober
Billy
the
Big
fuck-
Pants.
Yeah, well, I can only read when I sober the hell up. So
Yeah, that pint of rum
Have
didn't
another
help, did it?
no, there's pint of rum is. I mean, it's not helping. But anyway, we should take this bug. We should take a bit of paper. We should get the hell out of here. I should get a good night's sleep. Wake up in the morning. Bish bash bosh. I'll be able to read. It happens every time. Every time. Go to sleep. Wake up in the morning. Shit, I'm in the library, not the hotel.
I mean, works for me. I think any treasure split 3 ways is better than treasure split 4.
Also, I really don't like him because he smells.
I mean, that is true, Will. And for
smells
you to
bad.
notice someone smelling, that's pretty
Oh, I
powerful,
knew
isn't it?
you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that. I don't smell.
I mean, that's a bold
He smells.
statement. I'm not going to lie.
He-
That's
He smells. He smells. Tell me he doesn't smell.
he does smell. I can't
smells.
lie about that.
He smells.
Right then.
Let's get out.
Right.
And on that, Will stands up with the two beetle in one hand,
Catgut stands up
paper
as
in the
well.
other.
So are we going?
Oh, I mean, yeah. We're just heading out.
Okay, yeah,
Just-
I'm ready to go. Let's go.
Yeah. We should. We should go out the back door.
Okay, after you.
Yeah, thanks.
Follows you towards the back.
Will goes out the back door in front of him, and then pushes the back door shut behind him. Not violently, but just enough to kind of steps forward quickly, pushes the back door shut, and then darts to the side very quickly.
Okay. And then a couple of moments later, I presume everybody else is still inside as well, following
Yeah.
Catgut now.
Mhm.
Catgut,
Wait, you've all left me?
yeah.
All right.
Is
Well,
it
here we go.
always
then.
this route?
I think as Will slams the door and Catgut kind of comes backwards, I'm going to like grab something and just try and knock him unconscious from behind.
Oh, go for it. Roll to attack.
Now we're going.
What do I roll?
So
Toughness?
attack melee is let me remember. So a
Strength?
melee is strength.
Okay.
It's
Strength.
gonna
Here we
be
go. +1 in
everything's
strength.
everything's based around the 12. So you're aiming for a 12 plus.
Okay. It says I have a hammer and nails. Will that if I have a hammer?
You could use a hammer if you like.
You could hammer in the morning.
Are we
if
trying
you
to
like.
kill him or knock him unconscious?
Just trying to
Yeah.
knock him unconscious. I know that feels. I'm not trying to kill him. I do think that's maybe a little bit.
Yeah. Maybe don't track him in the head with a hammer if you try.
Yeah.
to knock
Okay.
him.
Well, maybe I'll just like punch him in the back of the head. Or something. Right, okay. Anyway, I'm going to roll strength and let's see what happens. That's a 19.
And 19 is definitely a hit. So you're going to hit him unarmed. Or you're going to use something like the back of the hammer.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah. I'll pivot it around. So I'm gripping like the head. I don't want to like cave his skull in, and just cosh him on the back of the head with the handle of the hammer.
Yeah. being unaware, being shot from his door, being slammed in his face, he turns around and then all of a sudden his world goes black
Uh-huh.
and he collapses to the floor, leaving you space to kind of open the door, step over him, and get away.
Yeah.
He's out cold.
As I say loudly, you go, my goodness, these folks who can't handle their liquor, I just passed out drunk right in the corridor. It's an outrage.
He looks right hammered, he does.
Nice.
So you now have the gold bug, and you have the file with the text. I'm presuming you kind of run to a safe space.
Yeah.
So maybe you have lodging nearby. You know, a dark corner you can kind of skulk
Yeah.
in for a moment.
That'd be good.
And you work your way to a quiet part of Saint Denis. Now, if you can make a start on the puzzle, I will tell you the rest because I'm not going to make you solve it all.
Yeah.
Okay. So
But if I know you're
it
getting the
is-
idea, I
Yeah,
will push you in the
yeah.
right direction.
I certainly know
mean,
how
it's-
to solve these. As a
Perfect.
as a player, I know how to solve these.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think given a good night's rest and then a little bit of hair in the dog in the morning with +2 presents, Will can probably muddle his way through figuring
You
out
can, you
the
can wait till the morning if you like. Yeah. If you think you've
Pretty
got time to wait,
simple.
you can totally do that.
Yeah,
just
I
need
mean
to
there's
sober
no
up.
way Will a pint of because he's downed those 2 drinks. He is a pint of rum and a pint of ale deep at this point.
Well, technically, roll me test your toughness. So roll toughness.
Oh.
So it's a DR8. So it's quite easy, but it's plus the number of drinks you've had in the last hour. And then because of the rum, I'm going to say it's at least 4. So I'm going to say it's DR12.
Okay, I just rolled a 16, so I guess I'm
You pass. So you would heal, but you're at full health. You don't vomit, which is good. You're managing to hold your liquor today. And it takes you maybe an hour to start to sober up enough to be able to get your thoughts back together and get back to potentially
Cool.
reading.
I don't want to sober up too much. Will is a functioning
No,
alcoholic.
exactly. Yeah.
So
Yeah. It's an hour's enough to be then functioning in terms of the
Perfect.
reading again.
perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. You still stink though.
Thank you.
We're not even talking about the player now, are we? Player character. Just Jason.
I can smell you from here.
So yeah, if you guys know how to solve this,
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah, I've got
I will
the
tell you what
first
it
line.
says.
I'm gonna
Perfect.
100% leave this in your hands because I'm rubbish at
so
these.
So
But don't worry, there's more of this to slow people down, and what
Nice.
we'll do because you know how to solve it. As long as you keep the 2 pieces, you can solve it.
yeah, so this
So
is
just put
an
the 2
escape
together.
room staple. This one.
Yeah.
So the shapes on the right, each one of those shapes is kind of corresponds to a shape on the left hand side on the back of the bug. So that first one, the down pointing carrot with a dot in the middle, is at the bottom right hand quadrant of the scarab and is a W. And I believe the first line is where the dead rest.
Brilliant. Yeah. Where the dead rest, the mango's crest. 7th branch high, death's right eye. Drop the pest to the vulture's nest. 13 degrees north of northwest.
I've forgotten that already.
Yep.
My character's got amnesia and it's just kicked in again. But nice.
There you go. I've stuck it into alchemy, and I will stick it in the chat here so you don't forget it.
Thanks.
There you go.
Thank you.
It's all good.
The dead rest of the mango's crest. 7th branch high. It's 13 degrees north of northwest. Okay. Wood.
Yeah, where do you think that's going to be leading you?
Rest Mango's crest.
Give you a clue. It's not miles away from Sandon. It's in the town.
I mean, it sounds like an ex-marks spot under a tree somewhere.
Can we? Is there a cemetery nearby?
Ah, could be. Oh, of course, where the dead
There is a
rest. Of course.
cemetery. Yeah.
Been a
Yeah,
big
having been
brain.
in town for a little bit longer than the other two, you're aware of the cemetery towards the edge of town. And you're thinking,
Oh,
yeah, it's good. Where the dead rest. It's not going to be the pub. It's
there's
a
a,
cemetery.
No,
there's a
the dead rest
cracking
under
drinking spot.
trees, damn you.
Cracking drinking spot. Yeah, really good, really good. Take your bottle of rum down there. Just enjoy peace and quiet. Perfect, perfect.
And Will starts to lead the two of you off towards the cemetery. And the path leads you to an expansive burial ground, sprawling out beneath a canopy of crooked trees. Moss smothers the ground like a damp carpet, vines clutch at weathered headstones, and brambles snag at your boots. The graves lean drunkenly in rows, some crowned with chipped crosses, others marked only by crude stones or nothing at all. And a heavy silence hangs in the air, broken only by the whisper of wind through fallen leaves. And in the distance, a colossal mango tree looms above the dead, like a watchful sentinel.
Just before we go any further, lads, I feel like we need to discuss the split again because so far, obviously, Pegleg, you've done something, and I think I've done the lion's share of the work. So I was thinking maybe you and me, Pegleg, we go 40 each, and then Stabby here gets 20. That seems fair because I mean, what have we done so far?
I
No,
mean,
I don't think that's particularly fair.
Well, what have you done so far?
yeah. I mean, I've put life and limb at risk by coshing an old drunk man
Right.
over the back of the head.
Oh, right. Yeah, so life and limb by smacking
Yeah.
someone who was basically already dead.
Yeah, pretty
I
much.
did.
I mean,
I
who
mean,
knows?
yeah,
He might have been one of them like undead ghoul things.
Yeah,
Right.
it happens.
But he wasn't, was he? It was just an old man who you did the deed with and then probably did the deed as well, knowing
Right
you.
now, hang on. That's slander. That is
Well, it's
Yeah,
not, is
yeah.
it?
slander.
It's
I
not
fully
slander unless
admit.
you didn't do it.
What?
It's not slander unless you didn't do it.
I didn't do it.
Well,
I bashed
that's
him over
your
the back of
word
the
against
head. But
ours.
you
Oh,
were
well,
insinuating other things.
All right, all right. What about we say 40, 30, 30?
How about we
Yeah, I'll
say
take 40. I'm fine with that.
How about we say let's see how much crap we get into when we finish this job, and then we'll work it out. Because if I have to save all yours bacon,
All right.
then
Well,
I'll probably be.
tell you what, we'll say 40, 30, 30 now, and then maybe we'll change the split a little
No, I
bit
don't
later
think so.
if people do a bit more work.
Oh,
No, I
right,
don't
right.
think so.
Okay, right. It might just be like one massive diamond or something. In
Right,
which
how are we going to
case,
split that up?
well, exactly. Like, I'm not going at it with a hammer and chisel.
No.
With hammer and nails. That'd be
No, we'll have to
madness.
sell it.
Madness, I tell you.
We'll have to sell it
Why not?
Yeah,
for
exactly.
gold.
Right. I think we can't. First of all, we need to get a move on because if old Catgut's back there wakes up and comes looking for us,
He
then
don't
we
know
want to
where
get
to
this
go.
done.
He don't know.
No,
He don't know.
that's true. But we are not unobtrusive, fellas, are we? I've got one leg. Stabby over there's got one arm.
I
And
got
you
two
stay
arms,
behind.
thank you very much.
It is.
Just one of them's
It is
kind
true.
of, see-through and weird.
Yeah, we would. People could follow us quite easily, I do think. Yeah, that is a point. That is.
Well, not if we
Let's
kill
do
him.
it, and then we can sort out the money later.
Exactly.
All right. Well, I think Stabby should go up the tree.
It's fine by me.
Go on then. Up you go.
But you know
Right,
what they say,
yeah.
you find these keepers and all that.
Yeah, good luck. You can keep it up the tree.
Oh, I will. Or I'll just run slightly faster than you. That would be difficult, wouldn't
Good luck with that.
You know, I can hop pretty fucking fast.
it? Right.
Right, okay, let's sort this thing out. What was
Right.
that about a mango tree?
We're going to go up the mango tree.
You go get the mango tree. Go on. Up you go.
You want me to go up the mango tree?
All right, no.
All right, I'll go up the mango tree, shall I?
All right.
Okay, so you make your way.
Up
Start
the mango
climbing
tree.
the mango tree. Yeah. And this tree is monstrous. It's nearly 70 feet. 70 feet of twisted trunk, sprawling branches, and leathery green leaves blotting out the sun above. There's a thicket of ledger stones and crooked graves below. And its roots bulge from the ground like veins in the earth itself. And you get about 50 feet up, where 2 branches fork out, and you see a human skull nailed in place, staring down like a grim watchman. A faint scent of overripe fruit lingers in the air, cloying against the solemn hush of the graveyard. And it makes you think back to the riddle on the piece of paper. The mangoes crest 7th branch high, death's right eye, drop the pest to vulture's nest.
No, I ain't got a clue.
How's it looking up there, Stabby?
We're
What
quite
can you
high
see?
up.
Yeah.
What can you see, Stabby?
Well, I'm quite high up.
Well, yeah, we can
I
see
can
that.
see your mum's house from here.
There was something about death.
Yeah.
Is there anything to do with death up there?
Well, I think I might die if I fall.
Yeah, but then you won't be up there, will you?
That's true. I might die if something fall on me.
Okay, yeah. Is there anything that could fall on you?
There's multiple ripe mangoes.
There's some mangoes. I'm looking to see if there's any vultures. Are there any vultures?
Do you think you would die if one of those mangoes fell on you?
Well, maybe if it had like a hammer in it.
This is a possibility. Maybe that is where hammers come from.
Yeah.
Are there any vultures' nests?
There aren't. No.
Okay.
No, it's deathly quiet in this graveyard. Yeah.
It
The two
wasn't
of
until
you
we
from-
turned up.
I want to go
Yeah.
up to the 7th branch.
Yeah, the two of you from below, you notice that you've kind of stopped around the 50-foot-ish, so roughly around the 7th branch, you think, which is why you've kind of paused. And you start to look down the one branch that you think is the 7th. And the 2 of you follow his eye line along the branch, and the 3 of you notice the skull at the very end of this branch where the tree kind of splits into smaller branches.
Okay.
A skull lodged in one of those forks in the tree.
Oh right, I
Off
think I
you go,
found
then.
something. It looks like a mango, but it's different.
It's a skull, you muppet.
Oh, a man gone then.
Oh, God damn, somebody get the axe.
Okay,
Look at
so
it.
I just try and get along to where this thing is and not die in the process.
Yeah, no, this is a big tree. You don't have to worry about climbing this branch. It's pretty sturdy. It takes your
Cool.
weight easily, and you get over and you kind of have a look through the eyes of the skull,
Mhm.
and it looks down. It seems to point towards a few graves below, but you can't quite tell which. You're so high up, it kind of leaves at least 4 or 5 different graves that it could be pointing at.
Mm.
And then you think, well, the next line, drop the pest to vulture's nest.
Can what vulture's nest?
Drop the pest.
Drop the
What's a
pest to
pest?
vulture's nest.
Oh,
I
like
think that
the
gold thing.
the scarab. So dropping the scarab
Oh.
into a vulture's nest, 13 degrees northwest. So
where have I got to put this little bug thing?
13 degrees north of northwest, obviously. Isn't it?
13
Well,
degrees
somebody's
north.
got to get it up
north.
onto the tree.
West. What?
You
Oh.
have to bring it up here.
Yeah.
Oh, it's only 50 foot. I'll throw it.
All right then.
And
Yeah,
I'm now going to attempt to throw this up to him.
50 feet.
Yeah, if you're
quite
going to
far.
catch it, both of you roll a d20.
Can I use my
Agility to
plus
catch,
two?
strength to throw.
Oh, what? Agility to throw. Surely it's only a tiny thing.
You got to throw it 50 feet though.
Yeah, that's not far. That's 50 foot.
Well, you can
15
try.
meters?
It's like 20 of me, so it's like
Yeah, easy.
it's quite far.
All right. 1d20.
Amazing throw.
Boom.
What did you guess? I'm not looking at the screen.
Oh, right. I rolled a 19.
Yeah.
19, perfect.
Yeah.
This arcs through the sky beautifully. And it kind of slowly peaks at around the 55 feet mark and starts to descend, ready for Sebastian to catch it.
Yes. But I already rolled my catch and it was a 2.
You see it smack through his fingers, smacks the skull, smashes the skull, teeters on the branch for a moment, and then falls to the ground. Down it goes, and it smashes into a gravestone.
Oh.
Nice. There we go. Did it. Drop the pest to the vulture's nest.
I think we're going to have to try that again. Is it broken?
The skull's definitely
use-
broken.
No, it's the...
Book.
yeah,
No, the book's
that.
fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
Can you throw it again?
Solid gold, it's fine.
Can you throw it again? I didn't catch it.
Yeah. Well, yep.
It might have fallen where it was supposed to. Because, to be honest, Stabastian, that was the shittest catch I've ever seen in my life.
Well, you
I'm
try
telling
catching
you.
something from up here. How about we
I'm
swap
telling you,
and then you
40,
catch it?
20.
I'm gonna stomp over to where the bug has fallen and look at the grave that it's kind of smashed into.
Yeah.
Is there anything of
Yeah.
note or interest?
There is some text on the grave, so it's relatively nice gravestone has been carved into, so someone important was, or someone loved was buried here, to say. And it says, "Here lies Agnes Kerwood from the northeast, died 5th of November, 1710."
70 north.
And then Pam, you turn and look up towards Sebastian. You see this seems to be directly below that Y shape in the branch.
300.
Right, so we've kind of dropped it right down, dropped the pest to the vulture's nest.
I don't see no vultures.
No, an Agnes here from the northeast, she don't seem particularly vulturey. Could you read what was written on the gravestone again, please, Chris?
Yeah. "Here lies Agnes Kerwood from the northeast,
Mm-hmm.
died 5th of November, 1710.
5th November 1710. I mean, I can read, but can't do this. So 13 degrees north of northwest is 328 degrees.
That's quite clever of you. Is that
What?
right?
Wait, oh, can't hear you from up there, Stabby.
I didn't know that.
Well, northwest is 310 degrees. Oh, wait, 315 degrees.
Right.
And then you plus 13 onto that. That's 328. 13, right?
Yeah, 328, yeah. What's that got to do with the price of fish?
I don't bloody know. It's just the last bit on the freaking
Drop
piece of
the
paper.
pest, the vulture's nest, 13 degrees north of northwest.
It hasn't come across well in the chat, but it's worth paying attention that last line is a separate line, where the rest is all together. So if you look at the riddle thing, it's two separate bits of text. So I wouldn't necessarily put one with the other so literally.
Okay. Ooh, yeah, okay.
The bug is definitely
All right.
pointed at this grave.
All right. Well, here we go then. And at that point, I pull my shovel off my back, which is one of the items that I started with. How
Perfect.
convenient.
Yeah.
That is quite handy.
And I'm
Grave
going to start
robber,
grave
follow
robbing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I come down now?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, no, actually, you stay up there and see if anyone's coming. We're about to commit some grave robbery.
All right, I'm on the lookout. If anyone comes,
Yeah.
I'll drop a mango on you.
And that's the truth. You ain't in a vulture's
make-
nest, you're in the crow's nest.
Make the sound of a
Arr.
goat.
A goat?
Yeah.
One of them mangoes?
Yeah, a mango. Yeah, that's it.
Make the sound of a mango.
So, Sebastian, if you're keeping a lookout, let's get a presence test. The other two of you start to dig. It doesn't take you long because they obviously couldn't be able to dig down 6 feet when they originally put this grave in. About 3 feet down, you hit a coffin. You hit
All
wood.
right.
You kind of brush away the dirt. It's relatively dry, so it's easy enough to kind of get the mud out.
Natural 20 on that.
Nice. I'll come back to that. You find a rotting coffin. Appears to contain a skeleton in a simple black dress. And then, but as you're kind of moving stuff around to kind of see if there's anything like underneath the body, the wood's completely eroded away. It's kind of started to fall apart essentially. And you can see underneath appears to be a stone slab. But you can just about catch an engraving of maybe part of a wing of a bird.
Vulture.
Yeah, looks like one.
So, is this lady a vulture?
No, I reckon. What's my
Skeleton
presence?
doesn't have wings.
But could they have buried them separately?
They could have done. Yeah.
Well, there we go.
Yeah.
It's true. I reckon it might be one of those, what are they called? When one thing is saying it's another thing, but it's not really.
An ambigram.
Yeah, that's it. So I reckon it
Ambigram.
might be one of them.
Yeah.
Just, I don't know, it might be like I don't know, imagery, something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm going to just basically just hoof the body out of the grave and just try and
easy enough.
clear up to see more of this slab.
Yep. Yeah. You quickly lift the rest of the coffin out of the grave, skeleton over to one side.
Yeah.
And you kind of brush away to reveal a 2 foot by 2 foot stone slab. So it's not huge, it's relatively small. It appears to be engraved with a bird, wings spread wide, with a human skull in place of its head.
I told you, she was a bird.
No, this I reckon she might have something to do with old buzzard features. What just hung and got hung, but I reckon this might be. I don't know. This is like a clue. Let's have a look at that bug again
Can we lift the slab?
because there's like a vulture
Pam
on the bug.
starts to look at the bug that's kind of fallen onto the floor. You kind of grab it, start to, oh, what's this? Try and figure it out. In the meantime, Will is just kind of starting to lift the slab. And you're like, it's relatively easy to lift. It's 2 foot. It's like it's bathing flags. You can foot, a little mud around it.
Yeah.
You can pull that up, and it reveals a shaft and a rope ladder going down about 50 feet.
Just before we go any further, I don't suppose there was like a bottle of rum or anything in that coffin, because sometimes people get buried with, stuff to go to the afterlife with.
Roll a D100.
D100? Can I even do that?
In the meantime, Sebastian, when you see Will lift this thing, you kind of hear him go, a bit of effort. You hear the sound of, you think it could be a vulture. It's definitely a bird. And there's multiple of them somewhere off into the distance.
80.
Meh. Meh. Meh.
Oh no, the mango caller.
Someone shut that fucking sheep up.
Meh. And then a couple of mangoes just fall down next to you.
Okay. What is it? Stabby, what is it?
Like, you know, in that thing, what we was reading about the vultures. Well, I reckon there's like
Yeah.
about 100 million birds coming our way all of a sudden, like when
Ooh.
you open that thing down there.
Oh,
So,
right.
I'd like attack buzzards or something. It could be
Okay.
pigeons, maybe like really heavy sparrows. Definitely not hummingbirds.
Right.
Could be crows, but I mean, you know, definitely not, you know, little robins or something, because they
Right.
sound
Well,
quite big. And the thing is that you told me, right, that I need to like let you know if I hear or see something, and I heard something, and you told me to be a mango, so I did my best, and I threw you some mangoes down there as well because you might be hungry. But yeah, anyway, I thought I'd best tell you because like that's what we agreed, isn't it?
yeah. No,
And
that's
you
great.
know, if
But
I don't do that, then you're just going to complain that I ain't done nothing. And I
that's
have done
true.
stuff.
You,
You know,
yeah.
I've told you that there's things coming,
Right.
and they could be
That's true.
Yeah.
dangerous.
Well,
Well,
And the
well, I
last
think
thing you need is to be in a dangerous situation. I mean, you know,
yeah.
they're obviously coming
Stabby,
after. Yeah,
Stabby, shut the fuck up and get down at the tree. We've got a fucking we've got a fucking hole to crawl through.
honestly, no, Stabby. 38, 38, 24.
I don't think that's necessarily better.
Yeah, it is. It is.
No,
Right, let's if I don't I don't mind like punching people, but I'm not punching birds. It's just not I can't be having with. They got like, too many claws, feathers, and beaks and stuff. Let's climb down this hole.
You were just, most importantly, I rolled an 80. Do I get a bottle of rum for an 80?
you get a mango.
No. You do find something though.
Oh,
As a mango kind of falls past your head, smashes into the remnants of the body, kind of hanging off the edge of the grave, and it smashes and reveals all of the mud and the stone. Uh, Hold on, I'm rolling a number. 8 gold doubloons fall out the pocket of this dress.
ooh, you could
Because
buy a
all
lot of
dresses
rum
have
with 8
pocket in this
doubloons.
world. Yeah, you could.
I take 5 of the doubloons, put them in my pocket, and hold out another 3 of the doubloons for old Pegleg.
Ah, top work. Thanks, Will. I
No
take the
worries.
gold
You and
doubloons. I take the doubloons, pocket them, and as I pocket them, I reach into my bag and I pull out a bottle of really fine rum, and I open it and I just drink it in one, and then hurl the bottle over my shoulder.
what? Oh,
One of my starting items is a bottle of fine rum.
what? Hey, hey, you got another one of those?
And
No,
you
that
just
was it.
drank the
I was
whole thing.
thirsty work watching him climb a tree and you dig a hole.
Get down a bloody hole.
So what you
Go on,
what
you
you
go.
see there, Will, is you just paid him to drink some rum. That was good of you.
You get down a bloody hole. I'm not going first because you'll fall on top of me with that bloody peg leg.
Yeah, I'm happy to go down first with ungainly grace.
You stumble towards the ladder, and as you descend, you reach a kind of a carved out tunnel. It's roughly hewn out of the clay and emerges into a soaring chamber where shadows writhe along the walls. At the center stands a 15-foot marble statue of Buse, bald, scarred, and muscle bound, carved as if ready to stride into battle. His right arm stretches forward, holding a brass bullseye lantern that casts an unearthly gleam across the room. On his left arm, a colossal vulture perches, its black paint flaking like molted feathers. At the statue's base, a plaque snarls a warning: "Abandon all hope, ye who vex the vulture." And beneath that, fresh footprints track away from a rocky passage to the east, towards a set of looming double doors vanishing into shadow. So if I do this, you get to see a little bit more of the map. There you go. So yeah, you have a room that has a statue in the centre of it of Labuse. To the north, you have a set of double doors, and to the east, you have the footprints that seem to emerge from what looks like a stone. I don't want to say it's not a stone door. It's been put there to block it, and it's been shoved aside, It's kind of roughly fallen into one of the walls, and somebody's managed to squeeze past it by the looks of it, leaving the footprints on the floor.
Well, this ain't the friendliest place I've ever been.
No, but it does look like someone's been here before us, which I'm not going to lie, I'm not happy about.
Nope. They might have already stolen the treasure.
In which case, we need to fuck them up and
But-
take the treasure back.
Well, wait, how would they have gone down here?
I don't know.
Or there's like some secret other entrance, isn't there? There's like
Yeah.
that passageway over there, these doors over here. I
Or
reckon.
Wait, so wait, the footprints, they go through the door from the passage through the door?
So they go from the passage towards the door.
So I had to dig up a bloody corpse for no reason. We could have just gone through that passageway.
Not no reason, mate. Got some gold out of it.
Oh,
Wait, you got some gold?
No, I mean, as in, got some gold. Like they say,
Yeah, it's like slang, isn't it? It's like
You
job
got
well
some-
done.
you got some
Right.
gold there. That digging, you got some gold.
Yeah. It's like slang, mate. It's new pirate slang.
I reckon just
Yeah.
because I don't remember who I am, you guys are taking advantage of me.
No, you're
No,
Stabby.
mate. No. You're like, yeah, you're our mate Stabby. You
Yeah,
climbs
you got
trees
some
really
gold,
well.
Stabby. You got gold.
I ain't though. Right, anyway,
No,
enough
but
of this
you got
bollocks.
gold if we go through those doors. So
Right.
let's go.
Is there anything
Yeah.
to look at before we go through the doors? Have a closer look at this sort of statue thingy.
At the statue, hold on, let me just find the right place. Number 3. So yeah, it's a 15-foot statue of Labuse. Like I said, built like he's going into battle, so obviously a flattering version of Labuse. His right arm holds a brass bullseye lantern, so it seems to emit some weird kind of glow. That it's not ethereal,
Mm-hmm.
but it seems like it's doing something special out like the facade of the lantern. It's
Mhm.
not just like a glass lantern. Looks like it might come off as well.
Mhm.
The plaque at the base literally just says, "Abandon all hope, ye who vex the vulture." But there is nothing else in this room other than the footprints that lead towards the double doors.
Right. Well, I
So,
kind of feel like we
wait.
need the lantern, but I
Whoa,
ain't gonna take it.
whoa. Did you say that the lantern looks like it comes off?
Yeah.
Okay, I'd like to try and remove the plaque, please.
Yeah. Do you have a crowbar?
I've got a shovel.
You kind of try to get your shovel into the kind of the back of the plaque, and it's
Yep.
not getting in there to be able to jimmy it off. It seems pretty well formed against the side of the stone.
All right, I'm going to pick up
You
some
don't
dirt
think
and
that's
just
going to come off?
I'm going to rub the dirt over the plaque so you can't read it anymore.
Yeah, easy. Yeah, this whole floor is kind of like clay. Kind of smear some dirt on it, and you kind of fill the gaps where the etched text.
All
would
right,
be.
I'm more comfortable now. Please continue.
No, I reckon we should probably take the lantern, but of course, if I take the lantern, then I'm not going to be able to use both my knives, and then I'm half as stabby as I should be.
Okay, well, your forte is stabbing things, isn't it, mate?
Right,
So
with both
that's what you're
hands.
best at.
Right.
Yeah. So
Can't do that if I got my
You
hands
could put
full
the
of
lantern
light.
in your mouth. You could hold the lantern in your mouth.
No, I need my mouth.
No, I reckon you want to optimize. We want to optimize ourselves. So
All right.
Be the best that we can be.
Exactly. Yeah, we got gold.
Get some gold.
Get some gold, mate. Yeah, that's right. But no, I reckon you're onto something with that lantern. I'm going to. Can I reach up and touch the lantern, or do I need to throw something at it, or can I just
Give it a
grab
rub.
it and take it?
You can reach it. Yeah,
Okay,
you'll be able to reach it. It's a bit of a stretch, but yeah, you can reach.
I take the lantern.
Perfect. So you have hold of this bullseye lantern now. So you'll keep hold of that for now.
Yep.
Do you have any other light sources as we go in? Because obviously this is the light source for this room. There's not necessarily more light sources further on, just so I know if anybody's got torches if you get separated.
I have a backpack
Perfect.
I'm trying
set
to
that up.
remember
Aye.
what I've got.
But no, I have no other light source.
It's okay.
Equipment.
So this is
I
probably going to
have-
be your sole light source.
I've got a flint and
if it gets
steel.
darker. So you can light something.
Oh.
Okay.
I've got rags.
Perfect. Well, you've got no rum to. Yeah. Never mind. So are we heading for the doors to the north?
Yes. Or
I
we could
think
just
so,
say, oh, we've
yeah.
got a lantern and leave.
Yeah,
Well,
you've got a
just
beautiful lantern. Yeah.
Just out of interest, what is a sea chest? Large.
I've got one of them.
Good question. I'd say we're saying large. It's got to be big, right?
Yeah.
So am I just dragging this thing around with me?
You and me both.
You are now.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, you are now.
Down the steps. Donk, donk, donk.
You could have left it in your lodgings.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, that makes
We'll
sense.
say you've grabbed anything useful out of it.
Right.
Yeah,
I
'cause
do not
usually it
have
would
the
be on
sea
your
chest
boat.
with me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Before we march off over to these wooden doors, I'm gonna take the lantern and go over and just investigate the passageway and see if there's anything there that might have been left or something to squeeze through. Just have a little
We'll go a little
mooch
bit.
around over there.
So you can see about that far, and I don't know if you can tell from the image, but essentially you've got 3 or 4 large stones that have been pushed to one side, kind of in an attempt to block the way. But they appear to have been chipped out and carved away at to kind of get through, leaving small gaps for somebody to crawl through. But you could, if you wanted to, crawl through there and see what's further ahead.
I explain what's there to what I see to the others and go, I reckon we want to go further in because I reckon someone's come in from the outside. They found another way in. I think we want to go further in. We don't want to try and, I reckon, explore out that way.
Well,
What do you think?
it would make sense to me, given that it was quite hard to come down the thing that we come down where Will had to break the thing open, that probably they came in through this way instead, which, just seems like otherwise they'd have had to put it all back together somehow. And you wouldn't do
Yeah.
that, would you?
Probably the
No.
tourist entrance.
Yeah.
It could be. But, I
Sure,
mean,
do
they
the
might
guided
have dropped
tours and
something
stuff.
on the way.
Oh, true.
Well, I'm concerned if someone's ahead of us, they're going to get to the treasure before we do.
Not if they
So-
vexed the vulture and died.
Well, that's always a risk, I suppose.
Yeah.
Whilst
we're-
they're saying this, I'd like to be trying to remove the cutlass from the statue that I've just seen is on the statue.
Let's see, how strong are you? Give me a strength
Not-
test.
Not very. I'm a 9 strong.
You're a 9 strong, and you climb up his leg. You have to get a little bit higher for the sword, and you kind of try to pull it away from his grasp. And no matter what you do, you can't pull it to the extent where you actually start to bend the sword a little bit, but it's not coming away.
Oh,
Out of interest, is this a cutlass that's scaled for a 15-foot tall person as well?
Oh, totally, yeah.
I was hoping it would be, yeah.
So I'm inclined to just look a little bit into this pathway on the right, just in order to delay this game as much as possible. Just
Fine,
be
don't worry.
like, Pam, just hold that light up a bit. I'm not going to go far in, but I just want to get an
Right,
idea.
okay, all right,
So
all right.
You squeeze past the first, climb over the second drop, and look underneath the third one to
Mm.
kind of see ahead of the 3 things blocking your view. You've got just enough light to see what looks like another stone door and I want to say corridor tunnel off to your right, which would be to the south.
There's a door here and another tunnel. There could be some fun stuff here, or death maybe.
Interestingly, this one looks perfectly fitted to the tunnel. But also, it looks like it bears the scars of chisels and wedges, like it's been deliberately made and placed.
I reckon someone's put a door here to like block something off, or maybe just because it looks nice. Maybe they were practicing door making to make sure they could make a nice door.
You've always got to make.
Well, I mean, making a nice door is a valuable skill, but I don't know. Do you reckon there's stuff through there then, Stabby?
Well, there probably is something, but whether or not it's nice, I mean, you know, sometimes we put doors on nice things, but sometimes they're just stop nasty things like
So sometimes you
crocodiles.
put a door on a toilet.
That is true, but they tend to be outside, and we're indoors.
True.
Sebastian, give me another presence test.
Who's that? Me?
Yes, please.
I'm not very present this time.
It's definitely a toilet.
You get a sense you can smell the sea breeze, but you don't get much else from where you are at the moment.
I can smell the sea, I think.
That might be me.
I reckon that leads to the outside then.
It
I
could do.
reckon no one's if that leads to the outside because there's the smell of the sea and stuff, then I reckon that might be whenever that old vulture buzzard face, Buse, built it. This might be where the way you went out, and then someone else has found it and come in this way.
It could be. It could be that. I don't know.
I
Yeah,
reckon we go further in. I reckon treasure. No one keeps their treasure near the outside of stuff. Remember, right? When we stormed and took the Pink Carnation, right? That warship. Okay, they didn't leave all the good stuff on deck, did they? We had to fight our way through blood and guts to get into the hold. No one
That is
keeps the
true.
nice stuff near the surface. It's always in deep.
That is
You
quite
are
true.
you are very right, Pen.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
you're not
know.
wrong.
I reckon.
Yeah,
I
man.
reckon we go in further. See who's got ahead of us. Beat the life out of them if they need the life beaten out of them, and then see what's there for the taking.
Well, that or we could just mess up the GM's entire game by just waiting here for them to come out.
That would work.
Yeah, but I've got an itchy foot, and I don't want to hang around.
And you've only got one
Yeah.
for it. So when that's
Exactly,
All right,
itching.
no,
and that one's itchy, so I can't ignore the
you ain't wrong.
needs.
You ain't wrong.
I
All
can't
right.
ignore the needs of my one remaining foot.
That's fair.
Will's going to go up and knock on the door.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Will.
Double doors in the statue room.
Yes.
Yep. Kind of gonna. You don't hear any response. Get a bit of an echo, but not too much of an echo. You
Is
don't
there a
hear-
doorbell?
there is no
Ding
doorbell.
dong.
No.
Okay. I try the handle.
It opens. You kind of nudge it
E-
open
e-
slightly, look through, and you see a set of stairs leading down.
Mm,
Are you going to continue?
I am going to wait for the Pampton to illuminate the way in front of us.
Okay, so I walk over with the lamp.
Oh, you bugger. I can't see what I'm doing now.
Right, I turned around to illuminate Stabby's way out of the tunnel.
Oh, excuse
Sorry, Stabby,
Pam.
got a
I
little
can't see.
carried away.
I can't see what I'm doing now, Pam. Oh no! Oh.
God.
What we need is we
Men.
need two of them.
Yeah, well, we got
Good
one.
one.
So look,
Right.
Stabby,
Yeah.
hurry up.
All right,
Crawl
all right.
out.
I'm coming. Right. Oh, scramble back through.
And then I then redirect the bullseye lantern. I mean, a great device, but it is a focused beam. It doesn't shed light everywhere.
Yeah.
And then I light the way down the steps. Come on, then, let's go.
Perfect. You head your way downstairs, lantern leading the way, and you step into Majesty. It's a chamber with a stucco dome ceiling, soaring 50 feet overhead like the inside of a temple. It's got 8 sides of Greco-Roman arches and columns that are rising around you, alternating between functional doorways and intricate false facades. Spread across the stone floor is a 20-foot compass rose, its carved points radiating outwards in pristine detail. At its very heart, a cylindrical hole pierces the floor. Around its edge, hundreds of pin-sized sockets socket ring the compass. Purpose unknown. And there's fresh footprints in the dust, and they seem to lead to the northern path and a door up ahead. So if I try and reveal this best I can. There you go. You have this room in front of you. So yeah, 50 feet high must be the highest point you've seen in here. You've got this compass on the floor with this hole in the center, along with 4 doors. The one you came through to the south, one to the east, west, and north. So you've got a couple of options from this point.
What was the compass direction on the on that note?
It was this one, and Will's going to walk over to wherever 328 would be. So 13 up from that one at the very top,
The
or
one that's
13 to the right of that one from the very top, and he's going to stick his finger in the hole.
Nothing happens when you stick your finger in the hole.
It
does seem to hit something though.
It's
And now
this
you're
one.
closer. You think because it's relatively close to the center, the thing it should be hitting. That doesn't make any sense. I'll phrase that again. So that at the very center is a roughly lantern-sized hole, and you think I've hit something here. It feels like glass, maybe, but you think I don't know why there's so many of them.
Stick the lantern in the hole.
Do it.
Right, this one here.
Yeah, point the lantern down the hole. Point the lantern down the hole.
Okay, I try and point the lantern down the hole.
You put the lantern in the hole, or you're pointing it down the hole?
Put it in. Put it in.
Whichever way it fits well.
I reckon it's look, it's lantern shaped. It's lantern shaped. Well, I mean,
Right.
and it would be foolish not to just put the lantern. I'd put the lantern in.
It fits in relatively nicely, quite snugly, and you project the light towards where Will is with his finger in the hole, and a beam of light goes towards him, but doesn't quite focus. It's almost as if his finger's getting in the way of something.
Well, guys, I'm out of ideas.
Definger the hole.
I'm just stood there with my finger in the hole, just like.
Oi, Will, definger the hole.
I'm lost. I don't.
Pull it out.
What do we do,
Pull it out.
I take my finger out of the hole.
You take your finger out of the hole, and it projects a beam of light onto the wall, but it seems out of focus. It's almost as if it needs to go through another lens to focus it.
Oh right. You got that that bug thingy. So got some sort of crystal on it.
Oh, it does, doesn't it?
Oh, chuck it over.
Yeah, not to me.
I walk over and give it to Will. No, I don't. I walk over to Stabastian and take it from Stabastian, and then I walk over and give it to Will.
I don't think I've got it at the moment.
I thrust it repeatedly into the hole.
You kind of smash it against the hole a few times, so eventually you get bored and just hold it. And it seems to focus the light onto the wall. And at this point, you did 13 degrees north and northeast, didn't you? North and northwest.
West.
Sorry,
Yeah.
other one.
Yeah.
It seems to project on the wall some writing, and it doesn't quite make sense to you at this point. It seems to say Chateau Clos de Vougeot, 1698.
Sounds like a wine.
In the chat, because I'm probably butchering that as well. There you go.
No, that's what you said.
A fine vintage.
Aye.
But yeah, you don't really. Yeah, it could be what? Could it be a place?
Chateau Clos de Vougeot. I swear I've had a couple of bottles of that myself.
I'm gonna look around
Hmm.
with being a woman of the seas or a people of the seas that we are. We've travelled. We've probably picked up quite a motley collection of languages, bits of Spanish, bits of French, bits of kind of like any kind of Caribbean patois, all kinds of stuff. So I reckon we've got a fairly good idea that we know that chateau means kind of castle. I'm gonna have a look around. Is there anything in this room that resembles a castle or kind of any kind of carving or um
Or
anything
wine.
No,
in there?
this room is really themed about that Greco-Roman kind of architecture,
Right.
and that's literally it. Other than the four doors, the rest is all kind of fake frontages and panels and things. There's no real detail to it. So you're thinking it's probably somewhere else down here that relates to.
Right.
Right, well, we can't
What
just
do you
stand
reckon
around
then,
here
lads?
like idiots. Let's go somewhere.
Should we start west and work our way around?
Which door did the footprints go to? Did you say it was the north?
It's the north door, yeah. And then you can just about see it. There's a corridor leading north.
Well, if they've already got whatever they came for, then it will be there anyway. If they took the wrong decision and north was the wrong way, then they'll be dead. So we could go not north and maybe find something they didn't.
All right, I reckon that perfect logic to me. Where did you reckon we should go, Will?
Well, it's Will.
I mean, all right, let's go west then.
And we'll burst into song. Pet Shop
Exactly.
Boys at their finest.
Go
Go
west.
west.
Together?
1, 2, 3.
Go
Go
west,
west.
where the grass is green.
Go
Go
west.
west.
And
We'd
no
like,
more
we'd like to
because
go
then
west,
we'll have
please.
to pay for royalties.
Yeah, exactly.
It's something
I
we're
think that's
not
a
Unfortunately,
monetized anyway.
west does not have grass. It is more rock.
no.
Oh,
It's a rocky passage. Leads you down to a small room where the northern wall itself becomes a monument to horror. A
Oh,
grid
oh.
of human skulls has been mortared into the rock, the hollow sockets staring outwards like an army of the dead.
Well, that
They're
sounds
etched with
terrible.
strange sigils or pirate marks, some crude, others ritualistic, and above, 6 more skulls are set into the ceiling, each mouth carved open with a tiny hole, as though something waiting to breathe out.
I don't like it in here.
no, it's a bit grim, isn't it?
There you go. And I have another handout for you so you can see the wall.
That's east.
That's... Wait, what? Oh, shit.
Wait,
That's all right.
gee.
We can have gone east. That's all right. It's
Yeah,
fine. No
we
worries.
decided to
You sure?
go.
That's
Did
fine.
did you
Go
read out the
east.
right
Go.
description?
No, I did read the. I read the east description.
Oh, okay. We went
Hold on,
east.
hold on.
We went east.
We can do that. Oh wait. Okay.
Yeah, we went
Yeah, so
east.
let's forget that one. We'll go in.
Huh.
So I'm going to give you the wall so you see it. And
Whoa.
you think this room's shit. I'm going to go west.
I give you the wall. Oh, we don't like that.
No, that looks that's quite grim, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you think
Well,
that's not cool. Yeah, and you think actually no, I actually wanted to go west. I'm going to go that way.
I think we've made a mistake. I don't think we
Yeah,
should
I
have gone
reckon,
east
I
in the
reckon,
first
I
place.
reckon, I reckon going east here wasn't good. I reckon going west is the way forward.
Yep.
And you head straight
Yep,
back
yep.
across the compass, reading the floor this time, and you arrive at a crossroads where 3 exits are sealed with stone doors carved in bas relief with skulls and crossbones. In the center of the room squats a black marble vulture, sharp-beaked and hunched atop a white marble pedestal. And beneath its talons, a dark hole pierces the pedestal's surface. And from it protrudes a grisly relic, a rotting human forearm. Stiff with decay, fingers frozen as if clawing for escape. And I will.
Is that yours, Stabby?
I don't remember. Maybe. I don't think I've been here before, but it might be. I mean, it's rotten, but it's not completely like rotted. And I mean, I don't really remember much past the Saturday before last, so I don't know. Could be balls.
Can we give the arm a little wiggle?
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Well, do you just pick it up and wiggle it, or?
Yeah, I guess we'll kind of see whether it's wedged in or kind of just. I'm not yanking it. I'm just giving it a little wiggle.
You gotta give it a little wiggle.
If you do that, I go, ow,
and-
ow. Only joking.
And it kind of wobbles around a little bit. It's rigor mortis is definitely setting, and it's going a little bit green. And from experience of all the severed limbs you've dealt with, you think it's probably about a week old.
How old do you reckon it is?
It's about how old do you remember?
Oh, might be mine. Although mine wasn't green.
Oh,
I mean, I thought this place was supposed to be like secret, but someone's gone and found it and got themselves eaten by a stone vulture.
Maybe he's still got 2 legs though, and he's gone north.
Possibly. Could be.
Mind you, then there'd have been footsteps coming in here as well. Right. Anyway, doors.
so the arm is in the hole, as in the hand of the arm is in the hole,
Yes.
but the arm has been severed or like ripped off or
Yeah, severed. Yeah,
severed. Okay.
severed.
Well, if it is my arm, I clearly did it wrong, so I ain't doing it again.
No. Can we remove the arm, or is it stuck in the hole?
Yeah, you can remove the arm. Yeah. It seems to be gripping onto something, but you give it a little pull and it does come off. Yeah, it's not wrapped around anything and stuck.
I shine the lantern into the hole. Is there anything in the hole?
Let's see if you can see anything. It looks like there's something wooden inside. It feels like it's a small box from what you can see with the lantern, but it's very dark in there.
No, there's something in this hole. But
No.
having just seen a severed arm in that hole, I'm not entirely sure I want to stick my arm in it.
No. I've been thinking, well, what reason would you have to cut your arm off while you're still holding on to something? And the only reason I could think is you couldn't let go. So feels like a risk.
I'm going to get my hammer
stick in there?
and hold it by the head of the hammer and push the hammer handle into the hole and see what
That's a
happens.
good idea.
You push the hammer handle in, and you kind of give it a little wiggle around.
Yeah.
And it seems to hit 3 wooden objects inside.
Fuck no, there's loads of shit in here. There's like not just one box, there might be like 3 boxes in here.
Oh, how how robust does this arrangement
Vulture.
look?
So it's inside a marble pedestal, so it's stone, heavy, strong. And then when you wiggle the hammer handle around, it seems to hit things relatively solidly, like they don't want to move when you smack them. And they seem to be 3 things that are next to each other, like that. So you kind of you can feel that when you go across with the hammer.
Oh, wait. 3 things. 3 doors.
Oh, I didn't think of
Can you push one of the things with the hammer? Are they like a switch? Go on, give it a.
Yeah, okay, I'm going to try that. Can I try and like poke one of them harder to see if anything happens?
Yeah, they don't move when you push them.
Can you turn the hammer around and then like use the other end of the hammer to like pull it? Like thread it through and then twist it around and then pull it.
Is the hole big enough to fit like a claw hammer head through?
Well,
I
if it
think
can fit
that
my hand.
it has to fit your arm, so I think it would fit the hammer.
Yeah.
But I would say the hammer's probably not going to be long enough to do what you want.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm somewhat skeptical of the
Oh,
safety. Right.
oh
Okay.
my.
Let's have a look at these doors. I reckon you're onto something there,
That's what I was
Will.
going to say. Yeah. I'm going to go and look at the door on the left.
Who lives in a house
So-
like this?
Let's look at the evidence. Hey, if you know what that's from, let us know in the comments. Once you're at it, like and subscribe.
And check your dentures are still in as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that too.
Is he still alive?
Yes.
He is.
Yes, Lloyd
Nice.
Grossman.
Lloyd Grossman.
So these 3 doors, they are all identical. So I only have to describe one. They are heavy wooden doors. Carved into the front of them is a skull and crossbones, aka pirate door.
They have
That's
clearly
all it gives me.
used.
Okay.
They've clearly used the same video game asset for each one of these because
Yeah.
they were too cheap
Yeah.
to
Same skin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there
make
anything on the
separate models for
floor
them.
or on
There's a
around
bit of blood.
blood?
Where's the blood?
Yep, from the arm.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
for
But
fuck's
nothing
sake.
in front of the doors or anything like that.
Nope.
Okay.
No. Yeah, this
All
room
right.
is a bit more well built. It's stone floors. This is hence why you don't see the same footprints throughout. They start to disappear as we change floor in each room. But this way is stone floor.
Does the
Whilst
bird look like it
Stabby
moves at all?
and Pan are inspecting the doors, I'm going to reach in with my left hand and attempt to yank one of the things inside the pedestal.
Do you go for the left, the middle, or the right?
I'll go for the middle one, of course.
Okay. And what was Sebastian doing? You were saying something then?
I was one. What was I going to say? Was there anything like specifically around the doors, on the floor, on the walls, anything like that? Ceiling.
You look around the floors and the doors and specifically kind of having a quick look. Give me a presence test. As Will goes to grab one of the levers. Agility test.
Right, presence. 12.
Well, that's enough. You look at the doors on the floor and you don't see really anything. Looking at the walls, I mean, your eyes work up around the room, and you see a slit in the ceiling. And it's then that you see a guillotine start to drop from the ceiling. Will, what was your agility roll?
A 12.
12. As this guillotine comes down and catches your arm. What's your HP?
4.
It's now 2.
Ah, great. Good times.
It's now 2. And you no longer have an arm as blood starts to pour everywhere. Are you left or right-handed?
I am right-handed. I reached in
It's
with
your
my
right
left
hand that
hand.
was in there. So yeah, you put
No,
your right
I
hand
reached-
in. You now.
I said
He
lefty.
did say left. He did.
I
Okay,
explicitly
okay.
said. Because I fucking knew this was going to happen. Okay. So, wait, the guillotine comes down.
Your arm comes off, and the guillotine slowly retracts back to the ceiling.
Okay. I mean,
I grab the rags that you've
I
got in
stumble
your
back.
possession, and I just like slam them onto your bloody stump, and just try and bandage and tourniquet using the rags on your arm to try and stem the flow of blood.
I
This would be
think shock has kicked in almost immediately at this point. And I'm like, I'm just not going to look at it, right?
Hey,
Yes,
Will.
mate, that's
Hey, Will.
that.
Look, we match now.
No. If I don't look at it, it didn't happen.
So how was that hole? Was it armless?
In fact, wait a second, and I'm going to reach forward and try and yank my arm out of the hole and try and jam it back onto my stump.
You can definitely take your arm. Successfully jamming it back onto your stump is another matter, though.
Okay.
You can stick it in your back.
I'm willing to roll for jamming it back onto
Does
my
does
stump.
yanking the arm pull the lever?
No. So you would have had time to react, pull, because your arm actually goes quite far into the hole. And remember, it only chopped off your forearm. So as in your kind of react, you pull your arm back and it gets to your arm as it's coming out. It takes a while for the
Okay.
guillotine to fall. So you've got an elbow now.
Okay, great.
And
Good times.
a floppy hand.
Good times.
You, unless you have some form of magic to try and reattach this arm, you could try and stick it on with some rope and have a limp hand for a while.
I would like to use the
I've got
rag.
hammers and nails.
Yeah. Oh gosh, you got to help me here. We got to stick this back on somehow.
Mate,
I'd like to try and get Pam to help me with the rags to like wrap it on and
Yeah.
okay,
I'm
yeah.
quite happy to hammer it back on if you want me to.
reattach it, but except we don't notice and we've reattached it back to front.
I'm not gonna make a roll. So you try and attach it as best you can with some rags.
Mhm.
It does enough to hold it in place, but you can't use your left hand. So
Perfect.
it'll just be constantly be like dead.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
now
But
I know what's
you're
about to
optimistic it
happen.
might work.
No, now I know what's going to happen. I'm going to do the same thing, except I'm going to try the lever on the right hand side, and I'm going to get out of the way quickly because I can tell what's
With
coming.
your right arm?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're gonna try the right hand one?
Yeah, but I'm going to like, because I kind of know I'm going to be like, "Ugh."
I'll give you that. So you go in, you grab with your right arm, goes in quite far again, up to upper arm. You
Yep.
pull the lever. Give me an agility test.
Can we help?
Slightly easier this time.
Can we help and
You can
try and
try.
pull him out at the same time?
Everyone roll agility.
Okay.
Oh, that 20's got to get us something.
13.
That's not bad. It's not enough. You've got one success. You reach in, grab the right hand lever,
Yep.
pull it, and you feel the two other people behind you kind of yank you back before you've even like fully pulled the lever.
Yep.
And this time you lose your fingers. Lose another point of HP. So now you've only got one thumb and a palm.
Right.
Okay.
I think Will
It's
might
not
be a
the
good
right.
opportunity to not do this anymore.
Right. Fuck this. I'm going to get my hammer and I'm just going to beat the shit out of that Voltron statue to try and smash it apart.
Yeah, what's the statue made out of?
Dust.
It does. We'll be in a minute. What room are we in? 18.
I'm going to take Will's
That is.
shovel to hit it as well.
I would.
It's
but...
made of marble. So you could sit there and smash it with your hammer. Yeah, it's definitely doable. So you start to strike down on the vulture.
Yeah.
First the beak goes, then the head, then part of the wing. Eventually you've got just the stump of the body of this vulture left. But you just made a bit of a mess of the floor, to be honest.
Bastard
Yeah, we
motherfucking
felt better,
vultures. Right. Can I hammer through one of the doors?
Try.
I'm going to run up and I'm just going to hit one of the doors. This is for Will's fingers. He's not going to be called William. He's going to be Stumpy. And just like
Which one are you going to hammer against?
middle one.
You start to hammer, and you realize that the wooden effect is a facade, and it's stone, and it's like, chink.
Right, my hammer's not getting through this.
You'd be there for a while. Yeah.
Right, I reckon we call this one quits and we go somewhere else. We've already lost like fingers and arms.
Well, we haven't.
I'm not happy.
He has.
I'm not happy about this. I'm not gonna lie. This has got me on a right downer.
I could try a last lever.
Nah,
And
no,
at that
no,
point,
no.
I reach in with my stump and attempt to pull the last lever because
Reach in
it's
and you
time to
pull
end
that-
this character.
You pull that last lever, and the other two are kind of busy trying to hit the door and the marble
Yeah.
statue, and you just do it. You pull the last lever on the left, and the guillotine comes back down again. This time, your half your arm goes because you don't have any help pulling you out.
Okay.
You've now got two elbows. As you can, the two of you turn around to see him flare and like as he passes out, down to 0 HP.
Oh God.
Now you're technically not dead at 0 HP. Well, you do need to roll a d4.
Cool. Two.
Beautiful. You will probably hemorrhage in about 2 hours.
All right. Nice.
So you are unconscious, bleeding out. If nobody treats you, or if they can't treat you, you will die.
Okay.
Your body
Well-
is. Depends on the other two. What do you want to do with this unconscious Will now on the floor, bleeding out?
I don't know.
I've got
Is there any form of like medicine or healing? I don't think you do.
No.
5
I have
gold
to ask, though.
doubloons
Mm-mm.
and a tricorn hat that you
So-
could.
I'm going to take his hat.
There we go.
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
start to see the light fade from his eyes. He starts to take his last breath, and he's out.
Right. Well,
I take his gold.
I was going to say, how do we split this in half? We can't.
No, well, you've got a nice hat. I've got some nice gold in it.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, I reckon
Now-
so.
Just had a thought though. I wonder if we could just nip back out and find his brother,
What, Bill?
Bill.
There's no way. There's no way blind Bill would be able to find his place.
Well, you know,
you,
we could.
You
we
want
could
his sister,
send out.
Jill.
We could send out for Jill or Bill with a carrier mango,
Yeah.
and maybe they
Well-
can come and give us a hand. Because like,
Oh.
if it's just the two of us, it's going to be a bit, difficult. Don't you reckon?
Yeah, I reckon we might struggle. I mean, I would say maybe we could like write a note and send it somewhere, but
Yes.
I don't think either of us can read or write. So
But conveniently, Will's written this letter here. Look, it says, in the event that I lose both my arms and then pass out and die.
In the event that I can no longer write a note, here is
Here is
a
a
note
note
explaining.
exactly where I died. Right. Should we go back to the other room? Actually,
Yeah, let's
before
go
we
back to
do
the other
that,
room.
I'm curious to just. We know that first door was made of stone. I'm just going to hit the other two doors and see if they are as well.
You get the same chinks,
All right.
so they are better made than they looked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. These are fake doors. These are. This is
No,
just a
yeah,
room
exactly.
for
They're not real
guillotining.
doors. I feel this might be some kind of nefarious trap.
It's just a torture room.
Yeah. I mean, I've got to say,
bastard.
yeah, what a bastard. I mean, we got 3 more doors. There's that place with the creepy wall of skulls. We could follow the footprints.
Yeah, maybe they were on something in the first place. I take it all
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, I reckon.
Right. Well,
Okay.
later, Will.
Yeah, see you later, Will. We'll remember you fondly.
Well, we'll remember you.
And then I take a shovel.
Yeah. And whatever weapons
Right.
he's had. Because we wouldn't have been able to use them anyway. Look, I promise you, if we're done in in an hour and a half, and we can drag your not quite dead corpse up to someone who can help you, then we will, maybe. Yeah. Right. And we head back
Okay,
into
so
the
you
central
head
room.
back to the compass room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This time you head north.
Yeah.
You have another stone corridor that leads towards a room. You can see straight away something hanging from the ceiling. It looks like from a distance a forest of dangling ropes. And as you get closer, you see that it's suspended bottles, every shape, size, rum, wine, beer, creaking faintly when stirred by the breeze. Among them swings a macabre ornament, a decapitated skeleton, still clutching a bottle in one hand, A frayed rope is knotted around its neck. The bottle, not the person. East and west walls are slitted with narrow, horizontal gaps, aligned roughly at throat height. The purpose, unclear. Give me a presence test while you're in here. As you come into this room, you obviously have all the bottles from the ceiling, door to the north, and what looks like a break-in where a wall has collapsed in that eastern wall, the northeastern corner. What did we get for presence test?
I
I
got
got
a
a
12.
12.
12.
Jinx.
That's enough. You think you can hear talking coming from an echoey corner of the room down that tunnel that you can't quite see where it goes. And let me reveal the room for you. There you go. That should make sense now.
Ghost of Will is so disappointed.
I really want to roll you back up as a ghost now. Can we do that?
Roll me back up as a chicken.
I'm just trying to find it. So I know we have haunted souls. You can come back as a ghost.
Oh God.
Or a zombie. It's up to you. I don't know if you can tweak your character within alchemy to be able to do that.
Back as a zombie.
So if you did look at the player's handbook, it'd be page 46, 47. Presuming it matches mine, by the way. Because I've got the full one here. But we could sort that out for you. What are the other two doing in the bottle room?
So you said we could hear voices in like the fallen through area in the east of the wall.
You get closer to the corner of the room, and you can hear some voices that get louder, but you can't see around a corner. So you can't actually see where the voices are coming from without entering the tunnel.
Okay. Well, first of all, I'm going to look at these bottles. Is there anything written on them? Is there anything? Not that I can fucking read anyway. So I'm going to right. Okay, I'm going to rifle the corpse on the floor. See what's in there. What's in the corpse?
So roll me a D100. See what the corpse has. Obviously, it's a skeleton with a wine bottle in hand.
Uh-huh.
The wine has not been touched. It's still sealed.
Do you have any numbers on it? Like, we probably not gonna have any luck reading words. But is there a 1698 on the bottle?
No, this one, if you can not read the words but the numbers, this one actually says 1540.
Okay.
Okay. I got a 73.
73. The only thing left of this skeleton, as you kind of shuffle it around a little bit, you hear a rattle, and from inside its skull falls onto the floor, a glass eye. And you pick it up, and when you look at it, the eyeball moves. The eye always faces west. Strange.
Nice.
Nice. I reckon you're onto something there, Stabby. What was that drink, that wine that they were talking about?
I know Chateau could have, I know, but I remember the number 1698.
16.
Now I'm looking around here at these. Right, you've got all these bottles, right? And
Yeah.
they're all hanging. And I
Yeah.
reckon if you try and untie one, it'll probably, like the things around the room, it's probably going to take your head off. But what we could do, I had an idea. Sometimes, What if I try and quickly cut a rope and we try and catch the bottle as it lands?
Oh, what you mean, like the 1698 bottle?
Yeah. What if I
Yeah, all right.
throw one of these at the rope and we could try and cut it down without dying? That could work.
That sounds like a great plan. I'm not a fan of dying, nor am I a fan of losing any more of my limbs.
No, I mean, I did one
Um,
once, I think. I'm sure I probably won't burn like this.
no. Well, I
And,
mean, it's
I
a
mean, it's
touch
not bad.
unusual. I'm not going to lie.
It's not
Right.
bad.
Okay.
But if only I had
Okay.
like a
So,
bigger sword, really, that would be better. But I don't. So, right, I'll try it with a knife.
so without touching any of the bottles or ropes, can we see if there is one labelled with the number 1668,
98.
98?
You can look for
A
68 if you
moment.
want.
Yeah, it's 98. I misremembered.
It takes you a short while, but you do find a bottle that does say Chateau Clos de Vigo, 1698.
Right. If you want to get underneath it and try and catch it,
Yeah, all right.
and I'm going to try
Right.
and throw well, I'll try with both. Just try to throw both of them.
Okay.
Because I got this thing where if I the difficulty rating is -2 to hit, and if I hit with the first one, then I automatically hit with the second one. So
Oh,
that's
nice.
handy.
Yeah. I'm going
You're
to.
going to try and specifically hit that one rope in this kind of field of hundreds of bottles. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So,
I'm going to lie on the floor as flat as I can beneath
sure. Yeah.
the 1698 bottle.
Yep.
Right.
So yeah, do you want to, Stabby, do you want to roll to hit if you're trying to swing? It's still going to be melee to try and hit it.
Yes, but I was thinking of throwing the knife
Oh, sure. Yeah, you can try that.
so that then I could be
So-
lower than the.
Yeah, well, ranged
depth.
is actually presence.
Great. That will be wonderful. -2 for presence. Why
Well,
is
you
that
made
presence
the
and not? Okay, I mean it's fine. I'm not arguing. But just
agility's for defense.
okay.
Yeah, they split them up into so you use
That
one of
is
each.
strange.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. It's just weird. Okay, I will attempt. So rolling a presence.
Perfect.
That's a fail. But I get two. I've got 2 knives. So try
Perfect.
with the second one.
Oh, that one definitely hits.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Natural 20, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, natural 20. The first knife, you kind of slips out of your hand. Doesn't even hit any of the bottles.
Bugger.
Just falls onto the wall opposite. But the second knife, you raise it up a little bit harder, and it cuts through one of the bottles. The exact bottle you wanted. And the bottle begins to fall, and you reach out, manage to grab it. And on the bottle, you see Chateau Clos de Vigo, 1698. And you're being, it's just a bottle of wine. Then you hear the doors at the back of the room start to open, revealing another corridor. And behind you, you hear the voice of an older gentleman start to laugh. And you turn to see Catgut, bandage across his head, holding a knife to somebody you've not seen for a long time. As he says, I knew that Buse was something. You'll definitely find the treasure now. Well, it's a perfect point for us to stop.
Ooh, that was fun.
Nice.
Exciting times.
Very exciting
Yeah.
times. Cool. Well, tune in for the next exciting episode of Pirate Borg. Arr. That was amazing. Thank you, Mr. Chris. Brilliant fun. It's great to have you back on the show. Thank you to Jason and to Stuart. I hope you enjoyed it. Let us know in the comments down below. Come and talk to us on Discord. The link will also be down below. Like, subscribe, all that jazz. And we will be back soon for some more exciting Pirate Borg. Until next time, hope your dice rolls are better than mine. Although mine weren't too bad, but I was misreading for some of it. So, yeah, damn you, alchemy.
Hopefully, you'll lose less limbs than Jason.
I'm gonna stick my feet in next time.
Both feet in. Yeah,
yeah.
get it right. Cool. Thank you, everyone. Take care. Good to see you all. Ciao.